Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 8 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the last video, we were able to fix everything that we have right here. As you can see, we also added some lights. So now we're gonna continue working on this. And what I'm gonna do first is I'm going to fix this. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to extend this, and at the same time, let's go to south elevation. So this is, we extended everything right here, and then we added some lights at the top. And then now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extend a little bit because I want to void some of this, and it will look like different afterwards. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to edit in place, go to one of maybe east elevation. So now we could see that this is extruded a bit, and then now we could do some void extrusion. So here, click that, void extrusion, and then we could just pick the plane, and we're gonna choose this plane, and then after that we're going to void some of this, and then here I'm going to slant it a bit. And then here I just need to trim and extend and click finish. And before we do anything else, we're going to extend this, going out and going in like that. And then what we need to do next is just cut geometry, and it will cut those ones out. All of this, we just need to go to our level 2 again, finish this, and then we just need to align it so that we could align all of this back. And then let's go to our level 1 and then just align this one right here. We could just move it manually, and let's see if it's there properly, because we did cut a big chunk of this, and as you can see, it looks nicer now. Something different that we could do. I know it's not visible that it's slanted, so we might end up editing more or adding more of that void extrusion. I'm going to edit extrusion. Maybe we could increase it more so that it's much visible. And then trim those, and then click finish, and then as you can see, it's much more aggressive. What I want to do on the top portion, so let's go to ceiling level 2, is just move this one down a bit so that it's visible like that, and it's equally from the distance right here, so roughly in the middle. So we're just gauging it. Let's go back to 3D and see where we at. I'm going to make this one small a bit, similar to this thickness. I think that's good enough. What I'm gonna do is to add some, I'm probably going to increase this. The reason for that is I don't want to add any more of that plant box, so I'm gonna align it from this so that everything is aligned. Although here I'm going to add some plant box because we have some concrete pad here, and we wanted to add more. So that's what we're gonna do now. Go to level 1, and then we're just going to add a plant box on both. So click on model in place, generic model, press OK, extrusion, and then let's change this to concrete. Just pull up one of the concrete right there, and then let's just make it an L form. Let's make it 500, and then let's put this one here as well, and then 500 as well. Okay, so trim and extend. And then trim and extend right here. Click finish, and it's probably extruded. Something height like this, that's good enough. And then we're gonna edit that extrusion because we're going to offset pick line. So probably around 100. Let's see the thickness, that's fine for me. And then we just need to trim and extend anything inside there. So that's fine there. We're good. And then we just need to add some grass at the top. So let's go level 1, another extrusion. Pick it so that it's easier. So pick line is right there. And then we just need to put grass, and then click finish, and here we just need to extrude it a bit. There we go, and then click finish. So we have our plant box right there, and then we could add in our mullions. So but before we add mullions, we need to add curtain grids. So here I'm going to add curtain grids. Let's put 300 at the top, 300 from the bottom. So we're going to do that all around, and just add maybe the midpoint or the 3. So I'm going to add it 300 at the top, 300 from the bottom, and then maybe the midpoint of this. So if you made a mistake, you can also, I just don't want to, like for example, this is not exact. I just don't want to escape anymore. That's why I'm trying to do it once. But if you made a mistake, you can always do this, select that, and then you'll be able to get the dimension, and then it will be easier to arrange. So here we could do 3, 700, and then 733. So that looks good right there. And then obviously this one is a big one, 300 from the bottom. And then here we need to get the midpoint, then another midpoint, and then the quarters of those. It will always snap, so it's easy to determine and it will always be equal. So I'm gonna do here is just in the midpoint, and then here 300, and then this one I want 3, and add this one right here, and then 3 as well. There we go. For this one, I'm going to do is around 300 at the top. We're gonna make it consistent, or actually make it 500, because we're going to add a different way here, because we're going to add a door. So I'm going to check. So this one, yeah, I'm gonna put it midpoint of this, because 700 is good enough. So we have the door there, and then we're going to have a segment below. Actually, we don't need to add that one. I think this is good enough to have it there. And then for this, we're just going to add, I just like this one right here. Pull it up a little bit. And then here, add the same thing. If you made a mistake, just press escape, and then you can just, and then make 3 of them here. It looks like we have everything added. So now we could add our mullion, all grid, and we're going to change this to 50 by 65 rectangular mullion. And then here it's easy because we could just add everything nicely like that. That's how easy it is to add mullions. Basically just choosing all grids. Here we need to delete some, or depending on how it looks, we could just change all of those. So now here first, I think having 2 is too much, so what I'm gonna do is I delete 1 so that everything is, or what we could do is we could delete this, but actually this is good enough the way this one looks. I like this one, so just leave it like that. And then now next thing we're going to do is to delete this, because we're going to add the door. So delete this bottom. Now we need to insert, load family, go to doors, and then right here we have curtain wall, single glass door. Once you insert that, what you need to do next to add it on the curtain wall is to click on tab, and once everything is highlighted, you can select that highlighted and then choose this. And then now, in order to change orientation, go to level 2, and now you need to flip it like that. And let's remove the underlay right here, click none, so that everything is clean and showing like that. What we could do here is we could add in more. What I'm gonna do is like that. There we go. And then we could even have the ones right here. I'm going to mirror this. Move it, MV to move. And then now we just need to trim all of that. And then CS. Trim. So at least we have our walk-in closet right here for our master bedroom. So that's good enough. This one is too much, so we could just move it a little bit so that at least we have this good enough space for the entrance, not too shabby. This one can even change this to a queen size bed, similar to what we have on the bottom, and we could just align it right here, align it right here. And then obviously we need to open up this floor right here. I'm going to select the floor, edit boundary, and we need to open up this part, something right here probably. Click finish. Let's look at it at 3D and see how it looks. And then now we just need to add some railings on this side. So go to architecture, click on railing. We have the rectangular glass bottom fill right here, and we just need to add a line all the way to this line. So once we do, if you can see, everything is secured on those sides. There we go. As you can see, everything will be secured onto that wall and to that side. So now when they go up, everything is there. So now the stairs just go up and there, and as you can see, this is an open one with the middle support, and I choose this one with the glass. And I just want to double check. I want to check which material we have right here, because I want this one to have a wood material as well. So let me check it. I'm going to paint it differently, something different that we haven't used yet. So vapor retarder. I know we haven't chosen that, so I'm just going to select that one right there. The reason that we need to edit in place is because if you just go to modify, you won't be able to use paint on this because it's an in-place model. So that's why you need to edit in place first, and then now you have the split face or the paint tease right there. So that's the reason why I did that. And then basically all of this will be white, this will be wood, a different kind. This will be probably the panel, metal panel, and then anything else will be changed. Here we could remove that and just change this wall right here to be different. Actually just pull it back, undo that, and then yeah, I think that's good enough for that part. And then at least we have this something different right here. um, it's subtle, but it's actually gonna give more character to this building right here, or this house model that we created. And then all of this will be grassed. I'm thinking of yeah, I'll just put some grass parts right here. This is exterior wall, and then um, I'm hoping probably in the next video we're gonna fix some of the kitchen, because I want to have the casing for the fridge. So here nothing is there, nothing at the back, so I would just like to add those backsplash, and then maybe the casing right here. So thank you for watching and hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.